Yeah. I don't give a f.
Well, you then, bitch. I'm gonna mute that.
You can hang that up.
It's all good.
Probably not.
Hey, delete that part. Delete that part.
What are you even talking about?
That's a different conversation.
They get your stupid ugly ass out here.
You are now tuned into The Twist on You Film Me TV. This is not your grandmother's cup of tea.
Welcome to another episode of The Twist.
On You Feel Me TV.
It's not your ordinary podcast.
It's a squadcast.
And if you're holy,
it's a godcast.
and if you're gang,
It's a mobcast.
it is me, Rell Beatz, a.k.a. Chef Boyard Beats. Don't got my boy Pete, but I do got my girl Jay.
I was just about to say, got my boy Pete, and I was going to get over there and double cup as usual. But you didn't let me do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. He'll be here shortly, y'all. But I do got my girl Jay.
You just messed up the whole everything I had in my head. I was so ready. Dang.
I got my girl Jay, though.
Lip gloss popping per usual.
Yeah. Okay. So is that like your everyday go-to thing? Okay. So that's like your flow.
Because I've been on this journey with all the black-owned lip glosses.
Okay.
And they be having my lips popping.
So you have to find like the best one or something?
No, I just want to support all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. If I can just find all of them, like I keep asking people to tag me and send me like black-owned lip glosses because I'll buy them. But I only got like 5, I think. And so I put them on like every week.
Like you use like one per week and then go to the next one, or just all of them during the week?
No, I use it like all during the week. And then like if I had got another one like on Tuesday, then I'll save it for Saturday to see like the longevity and how it lasts like on a podcast when I talk and stuff.
I need y'all to send me something too. Send me some shirts or something.
But see, I be buying it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need y'all to send me something to buy. Nah, whatever site that was, I don't know. Whatever site that was, I was on the other day, we was looking at those t-shirts.
Yeah.
I got to find that. I forgot what it was.
I don't know. I like them t-shirts a lot.
Yeah, hopefully I'll come across that again.
Yeah. Why you ain't save it? You should have sent it to me.
Because when I do stuff like that, it keep me from buying stuff and it keep me on the right path.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, right path.
Yeah, but I don't really wear nothing but this merch that you can get at youfeelmetv.com. You know what I'm saying? I really don't be wearing nothing but that. And you can get that at youfeelmetv.com. Got the right amount of crunch and in my life.
Yeah, on youfeelmetv.com.
Yeah, it just so happen to be on youfeelmetv.com.
Because you might be able to just get it at youfeelmetv.com. I heard somebody say that.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot
don't
of
know
sizes.
if y'all know it or not, if y'all heard it.
It's a lot of sizes on there too. It just so happen to be your size.
Yeah.
So it's a lot going on this week. I just don't know what it is. I feel like this week we have a lot of kid topics.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically...
Can I say something right quick?
You don't have to ask. We own this podcast.
No, I get that, but you
This
was
the first
in the
time
middle.
it's just been me and you.
Right, I know.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Hey.
I just got adjusted. That's actually like what I was going to tell you about because I got on the machine. You remember last time you with me Thursday?
Yeah.
And like the machine that the dude was on, you was like, he was on the machine like he was on
With the thing around his head?
Yeah, I was
What
on
does that do?
today.
Pull your neck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I kind of wanted that.
Yeah.
I should have lied and said, yeah, my neck been dislocated. That's why I said I left it blank, so he would be thinking everything was wrong with me.
Yeah. But no, I got on that today. So basically, like, it stretches your neck. And then, like, it brings it back down. Then it, like, stretch it. And today he put it on 15. The first time he put it on 12. And he was like, "It's okay." I was like, "Yeah." And, like, it really gives you, like, a good stretch.
See, and that's what I feel like. Does that, like, decompress your spine?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Well, tell him that when you go Thursday. I mean, well, I'll be with you on Thursday. Okay. But that's why I had the thing, like Thursday, like, he had put the thing around my waist and it, like, decompressed, like, my spine from the bottom.
Yeah.
So he do it, like, from my neck to, like, relieve pressure on certain areas and from my spine. Like, him doing it on my spine, like, when I say, like, my back feels, like, amazing after that, like, amazing.
Have you ever done that inversion table where you, like, put your feet in and then it turn you upside down?
No.
I did that one time. It kind of made me dizzy, but
I wouldn't think that with my condition right now, that would be the best thing for me to do.
yeah.
Because he put me on that vibrating machine today for like 1 minute.
Shit, that be making me have the shit.
Yeah, and when I came off of it, he was like, "You okay?" And like I was stumbling and stuff. I was like, "I gotta like sit down and get myself together first, and then we could try." Cause like at the done, Dr. Hunter be like, "All right, let's walk."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
matter of fact, when they put me on that little table, they kept on rolling my back.
Yeah.
That's why when it went off, I sat up, and then that's when I saw you was sitting up on your table. So
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go to the chiropractor because when they X-rayed me, my spine looked like a Twizzler.
it looks like he moved his body
sad.
like a snake monk.
Yeah, what that little thing is, DNA. That shit look like some DNA.
Yeah.
Whole spine was rotated. But like I said, I do feel better now. Like I've been editing on the computer and I haven't been.
Yeah, from that same sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because like this lady was there today and he was like, let's go ahead and do the laser like on her neck. And she was like, no, could you put the things on there? I don't want to mess it up. He's like, it's not going to mess it up. He's like, because it penetrates through your skin.
Oh,
she
I
was like,
took-
as long as it's not going to mess it up.
I took the little tape off my back too. Like that shit was itching. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I had to, but in some spots it hurt a little bit because it was like really pulling on my hair. But I was like, fuck that. I gotta get that shit. That little sports tape, y'all. I had to get that shit off me. Then it was like the top of my butt crack, and I was like, no, I had to pull that shit off.
Yeah, and that's why I told you I knew you wasn't gonna take heed to my words. The way that we said it this morning.
Well, really, it had started peeling on one side, but I said
then
it
you
was.
felt like you just had to do the rest.
Well, because I tried to scratch and it wasn't doing nothing, and then like when I pulled it off, I could feel like it was like my skin was starting to like react to it. It was like a couple of like not pimples, but you could tell like you know what I'm saying how
I
you get
could
it.
just pulled it off. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, and so that's why I was telling you, like, he put me on, because the one that you was on, I don't like that table a lot. So I
Me
was
either.
on,
I don't like massage tables, to be honest.
Yeah, so he asked me, he was like, if I put you on the water one, like, would that be okay? I
Yeah,
was
the
like,
water
yes.
one. The water one fire.
I said, that's my favorite. Put me on that. So after I was done, the lady was like, you want to get on this table? No.
Yeah.
I want to leave on a good note with this one.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was telling you about the chiropractor. So there's this lady that was in there. And her son had came in a room and he was telling Dr. Hunter, he was like, Dr. Hunter, I got the Nintendo Switch. He was like, oh man, you did? He was like, yeah. He's like, all right, well, I'm gonna check it out later. He was like, yeah, I got it with me. And he was like, it's okay, I'll check it out later. He was like, all right, but it's over there. And Dr. Hunter was like, all right, man, I'm gonna check it out. And so then he finally walked out and told Dr. Hunter, I said, he meant that with his whole heart. Like, he was finna show you right now.
You gonna see. That's like when the dog keep bringing his toy to you. And you don't look at him, you just keep putting it on your knee.
Right, he keep putting it in your hand.
Get the hell off me. Just by you doing that, he think you threw it. Then
Right.
he bring it again. Yeah.
Yeah, so he came back and he had asked his mama, he was like, hey, sorry, hold on, this Auntie Jackie. But he had came back and he was trying to look at his mama's phone on something. He was like, can I use your phone to look at whatever? And she was like, no. He was like, why? And mind you, like, she head down on the table. And she was like, no. And he was like,
the boy asked?
huh?
The boy asked, can he use the phone? Oh, okay.
He asked her if he could use her phone. And she was like, no. And he was like, why? She was like, can you just let me relax? Like, can you just like go away and let me
bring
relax?
him to your appointment?
No, it was people there with her. Because
So?
I'm assuming like she didn't have nobody watch her.
Can I have no
son.
kid area?
Well, you been in there.
Yeah, but that was a big ass building. As a kid, I would have been lost, but I would have been somewhere pressing all the elevator buttons and getting in some mayhem. Somebody, security would have been walking me back like, is this your son? Like, I caught him up there in the, on top of the roof. I'm going to find me something to do.
Right. So
I was never a bored child.
Right. So she was laying there, she was like, can you just let me relax? Like go away. So then he was like, well, why can't I use it? Yeah, like you can use it right now anyway. And I just bust out laughing because I was like, her head was down and the little paper in between, so you can't. She really couldn't.
You had a point though.
He had
No,
a
technically,
point.
because it's a hole in the middle.
Right.
Well, it got that paper.
Right.
Through.
So
Oh,
if she turn her head this way, she can.
Yeah.
But he was like, you can't use it right now anyway. But I don't like to keep my head on there because this thing
That
be
shit
hurting my
hurt.
cheeks.
Yeah. That's the
I'm
most.
like, they need some cushions.
Right, I was gonna say that's the most uncomfortable chiropractor table I've been on. Anyone else was the hole was like, or a massage table, the hole was a little bit wider. But that one,
them was like right on your face. I was like,
yeah, that's why I took my glasses off. Because that shit was pressing them into my face. Then it was just making me feel like I had what that boy named Anthony Mackie cheekbones. I was like, yeah, felt like Janet Jackson. Yeah, that shit was her.
No, so I just burst out laughing. And so I looked at her and I was like, because I'm used to like at my job we call moms and dads like just mom and dad, or whatever. So I was like, Mom, I said he was not gonna let you give him no for an answer. I said he is persistent. I said, you know, when I was a kid, I used to say all the time, man, I'm not gonna say no because I said so. I'm gonna tell my kid why. Like if I'm telling them no, now I understand no because I said so.
Well,
like because I said no.
If it's my phone, yeah, you just no.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just no because he was like, why? And she was like, no. Like if I'm telling you no, it's because I said so. Like no, you can't because no. That's why. Because no.
What age did you get your first phone?
I was in high school when I got my first phone.
Me too, but I was in high school before you though.
So I guess I could say 14, 15.
So did you have like dial-up internet?
At the house, yes.
Do you remember like when you used to be on the computer and you could tell your phone was finna ring? Because it make that noise on the speakers. Yeah. I wonder why I don't do that. I kind of missed that, to be honest. I'm like, hey, who is this? I used to hate that.
Yeah, it's like, he don't do it no more.
Yeah, it had a screen shaking a little bit.
Yeah, but then when Comcast came out with the internet, boy, my mama did not play no games.
Yeah, well, my mama didn't get the internet till I moved out for herself. That's why I said my sister had her own internet in her room. I had mine in my room. We had two different internet bills. So that was the only way I could get it. And a cell phone too.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you was paying your own internet?
From, I think, age 14 until I moved out.
Dang, little bro, you was getting money.
Yeah, I've been getting money since I was like 13.
Getting money.
Well, I got a job my first job was at 15, and that was like for the summer. But my real...
Is that the one that you jumped out of the...
Nah, I didn't get that job until I think I was 16.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that was pretty much the end of 11th grade all the way till I graduated.
So why did you quit that job again?
I knew I had got the job at UPS already. So I wanted to spend this was my last summer. Like, I had every summer from like 14, I had a job. So I like, all my friends like 10th grade and up, you know, they get to spend summer playing. Yeah, and I had to work. So I was like, this is my last summer. I'm finna enjoy it. So I quit like right pretty much at the top of the summer. And I didn't start working until the day Hurricane Katrina hit. So the summer was pretty much over by then.
Yeah.
So
y'all, he quit his job by getting out of the drive-through window.
No, I quit the job first and then climbed out the drive-through window. I had to make my exit. And then I came back up there to get a check that I didn't even have. And I argued with them folks a little bit too. I was wrong. But shit, I knew.
Oh, you didn't have a check?
I ain't had no check.
Why, like that pay period was over or something?
Yeah, I quit at the end of the pay period. So I went on next check.
So your last check was your last check?
My last check was my last check. Yeah.
Dang, Lil.
Yep.
Dang, you should have got paid for them, for that hour, 15 minutes?
I ain't went no check. I quit, and then they did payroll, and that was it for me. Yeah.
That was it.
I can't even remember if I told my mama that or how it happened. I ain't tell her how it happened, but I did eventually tell her I quit. She was like, you ain't got to work today? Nah, I'm off. First, it just started like I'm off. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you been off for like 3 days straight. Yeah, well, I quit. She was like, boy, you quit that? Well, I already got another one, so it ain't like outside. I just want to chill for the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did you enjoy that summer?
I did. My last summer being when I was 17 years old. And the only time I felt like that again is when I broke my toe 2 years ago and I was off. Like I ain't had nothing to do. That felt like summertime to me. And that was one of the best. It was an unfortunate situation, but it was one of the best times ever. I can sit at home and do absolutely nothing.
Yeah. But you was creating Charles at that time.
I mean, that's fun though.
No, I know it's fun, but I'm just saying, like, so it wasn't nothing.
And when I first moved here, I was off for 2 weeks. I didn't have no job, and school hadn't started, so I was at home. for 2 weeks. Yep, felt like summertime.
Yeah, I think when I quit Champs, I was off for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, man, I'm going to go to Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I went to Texas.
Being off feel good.
Yeah, like if you just like be off and just do like what you want to do, man, that's like the best feeling ever.
Feel great, y'all.
In the world.
If you ain't never quit no job, quit one time. You know what I'm saying? Have another one lined
right,
up,
have
but quit
a
one.
backup plan.
Take you a little 2-3 weeks. When they ask you when can you start, push the date out way past when you done already quit, so you can have your little break.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Yeah. Enjoy that little time. Yeah, that's what that's like what I'm striving for right now.
To quit and have a little time to yourself.
Yeah, no, like for us to quit and then like do what we want to do.
Yeah, people. For the people who've been watching us on this journey, everything for me, like I've been creating content when there was no money involved. I love making people laugh. So for me, it was just about. Well, now that you get paid to do this type of stuff, it's about having like freedom. Like I just want to wake up whenever I want. I want to sleep in every day and then start my day when I feel like it. Versus having to feel like I don't like this scheduled life. Like I don't like this unless it's. And I'm even scared of that because, like I said, the bigger we grow, people gonna be like, oh, you got to be here, there, and there. I don't like that scheduled life.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Give it up. 6'6" point guard, 298 pounds coming in, probably double cupped up if not.
Per usual.
Give it up.
And with the Yankee fitted on because it's part of the uniform.
The New Orleans Pelicans. Give it up for Pete, everybody. Yeah, we ain't doing that again. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
You gonna get the pot?
Yeah. Pick up where we left off. Got my boy Pete. They want to see the shoes too. They said that in the comments. They didn't see them last week.
Double cupped up per usual. Yankee fitted on because it's part of the uniform and
fresh cut.
Yeah, fresh cut and sex symbol back. You already know.
They be on your body now. I've been seeing them in them YouTube comments. They be on your body.
What else? Yeah, allergies kicking my ass.
Boy. So I just told her that it just got reported that
shadows.
Oh yeah, okay. Showing the shadows.
Yeah, lows.
Yeah. So they just reported that today is the highest pollen count ever in Georgia. So today was 14,000. The highest it's ever been was 9,000. Today kicked my ass, y'all. That's why I sound like this now.
I woke up and my eyes just would not stop tearing.
Bruh. I couldn't breathe when I woke up. Then when I got to work, I could breathe too much. And my nose was running.
Bro, throat all itchy.
See, I took a Claritin, so it worked for that. Yeah, my eyes didn't mess up. I did have a lot of dust and pollen in my eyes, but I didn't have like an itchy throat. But the nose, that shit been killing me. I'm actually gonna go to get some medicine when we get done because I gotta flush my system out.
I actually all of us suffer from allergies.
Yeah.
So
who you think got it the worst?
I don't know. I guess probably Pete. Now, I never knew.
Pete now.
I never even knew Pete had allergies though. Cause he hit it so well all these years.
No, it's not that. He come from New York. Y'all don't have. I mean, y'all got pollen, but it ain't like here.
It's not like here.
Yeah.
But I still got it.
Yeah.
Seasonal allergies, yeah.
When did you first feel like?
Eyes, it was more like my eyes used to get really red.
Like here or in New York?
In New York.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Here, it'd be like nasal, throat.
See, y'all had pollen and rat dander. See, here we just rat dander.
Rat dander is crazy.
I didn't grow up in New York City, so it's different.
Okay, so I know rats.
Yeah, no rats.
Okay.
Just, I don't know, teenage pregnancies, I guess. Yeah, shout out to all the teenage pregnancies. Because that was wild.
Okay.
Y'all was wilding.
Yeah. Teen Mom was a thing then.
Yeah.
Is that still a show?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I'll say my allergies were at its worst probably when I was 25. When I discovered that what I had was allergies and not a summer cold, because I'm taking cold and flu medicine and everything, because I didn't know that I had allergies. So one day my manager was like, "Where is it at?" I was like, "It's all up in here, and it's killing me." She was like, "Girl, that's allergies." She was like, "So you need to take a Claritin." I went and got a Claritin, changed my whole life.
Yeah.
I was like, "What?"
I really got on Claire. One day we was at work and
Claritin D guys from behind the pharmacy.
Yeah,
not the one on the shelf because that one don't do nothing.
The long way, the strong way.
Right.
But I was I think it was my first summer here. No, it was my first spring here. So working, that would have been 2010. And one of my boys was at work. And this particular day, this shit was crazy. Like, and this was the first time I really had experienced pollen here. And our supervisor name at the time was Clarence. So I kept screaming, Clarence, Clarence. And my boy was like, fuck Clarence, we need Clarence. And I was like, Claritin, what is that? And that's when I found out about Claritin. So
I always use Zyrtex, but it just stopped. It wasn't doing it for me no more.
See, I be scared to use certain types of that shit because some of that shit keep you up at night.
Nah,
yeah, my mom was telling me it's like a histamine or something. Yeah.
Histamine?
Yeah, whatever. Hey, that shit sure had my histamine up all fucking night.
Yeah, I remember I had told Pete about Afrin, like for the first time his nose was stopped up. I was like, "This was Afrin."
Yeah.
He said he got it, and he was like, "Man."
Yeah, but see, Afrin only worked for so long though. Once
you can only use it for 3 days.
Oh, that's what they say.
Yeah,
well, I used the whole bottle. Goddamn. Yeah.
That's what.
Overdosed on the nose spray.
No, when I went to when I went to see like the doctor at my child, and she was, and I told her, I said, well, I just use Afrin. She was like, you haven't been using it for over 3 days, right?
Yeah.
I was like, huh?
I used it the whole spring. Goddamn, to be honest. And when I ran out, I got
You can't use it over 3 days.
You can't use it over 3 days because like
shit.
I don't know what to do like if you use it after 3 days, but she said no.
Nothing, because I still do it.
Right, but no, that's why
they want me to pay $15 for this little bottle.
Yeah, just to use for 3 days.
For 3 days?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's why when I went to the ENT and I told him, and he asked me like, have I been doing anything? I said, well, at night my nose gets stopped up. And he was like, yeah, it's because of your allergies. And I said, yeah, but I use Afrin. He was like, that's why he was like, well, you can only use that for like 3 days.
Yeah.
That's why he gave me that stuff. He gave me that stuff is a miracle worker. I don't know what's in it, but I love
the first time I went to the ENT before I had the surgery on my nose, I wasn't trying to be beautiful, y'all. I couldn't breathe. Whatever, he took some little shit in the middle. Like he had you know how they had attachments with the light and all the shit they look in your ears? They had one was like, it looked like the water thing they have at the dentist, but it had like that spray in it. So when he took that shit and he sprayed that, bro, when I tell you I've never breathed so much in my life, like I literally felt like I could see up my nose. Like that shit cleared me the fuck up. And I'm talking about, it left me like that for like 2 days. And I was like, just give me that. Like, but I ended up having the surgery. Like I said, the surgery worked for like a year and then it kind of reverted. So
yeah, well, whatever that stuff is that he gave me, man, that's why I couldn't believe like I was, sleeping the way I was last night because I could breathe like so well. I was like, man, as it say, use 2 times a day.
Do you do that?
Yeah. I use it in the morning and I use it before I go to bed. Yeah, because the first time I used it, I like had my head up like this and I sprayed it all down my throat. And so I finally read the instructions. It was like clear your nose, hold your head down, look at your toes, and then spray and sniff gently.
Yeah, that's what I don't like a lot of those nasal medicines like that. When that taste started, that shit be nasty.
Because today I did it right, like this, and it still went down my throat. I was like, I did what the instructions said.
See, when I had the surgery, I think I had to use, I can't remember what it was, but I don't know if it was Flonase. It was something, but basically it's kind of like they do the surgery and then you'll develop like some blood clots up there. And then you have to spray some type of misty spray to keep it like moist so the scabs will eventually fall off and then you can breathe. But I forgot what that shit, well, it was like a saline type solution. But when that shit like hit the back of your throat, pause.
Not delicious.
A little thing in the back of your throat. Yeah,
What?
that's not delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into this podcast.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all was talking about before I came here and interrupted.
We ain't talking about no topics yet. So we'll talk about the kids first. So they trying to impose a rule to ban social media from kids 14 and under.
I thought we talked about this already.
I don't think we talked about this. Did we?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I forgot that.
We said we agree.
Oh yeah, we agree with it. I forgot that race that one. So we got another kids topic. So Texas is trying to impose a rule that makes a shorter school week. So they're trying to do 4 days a week, but I think they adding 30 minutes per day to help balance like a home and a work life. But they've been saying that shit since I was in school.
Yeah.
It ain't happened yet, so which I'm all for it. But if you're gonna do that, do the work too. Like the jobs, we need 4 days a week. But I don't.
My
hours.
job is 4 days a week. But
No, I would rather have 4 consecutive days and 3 off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather have Friday or Monday?
Off?
Monday.
No, I'd rather have Friday off.
No, I'd rather have Monday off.
I'm torn in between the two.
Yeah, because I really want to be with you.
No, I'd rather be off. I'd rather be off Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh man, that's funny.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
Yeah, because like then you have the whole weekend.
I mean, you still got it.
No, but
that's the tricky part.
But right, because like on Sunday you gotta go to bed early, get ready for Monday.
I don't have to. I can just thug it out on Monday and then start catching up on my sleep during the week.
Right, but you don't have to thug it out on Monday if you just off on Monday.
So look, just say you get off. You say you off on Friday, right? No, you said off on Monday.
Yeah.
So if you want to go on vacation, you gotta leave Saturday morning and then you gotta come back.
No, you
Monday.
don't. You can leave Friday night.
It don't hit the same if you get to your destination and it's already dark. So all you can do is check in your hotel.
No, it hit the same because I'm
Rell makes
asleep
a
up
great
there.
point.
Come on now.
No, because like I'm gonna get there. No.
You can't have no opinion. I said no. I told you be telling us. No.
You're telling us how to feel.
Yeah, I can't feel away.
No.
All right, my fault.
I apologize for me.
No, I'm saying though, because if I get there that Friday evening or whatever, then I wake up in the morning, I'm already there and I don't have to get up and get ready for nothing, and then I can just go on about my day. Have breakfast, have everything, like while I'm already there.
You could leave early Saturday morning and be there and have breakfast too.
Yeah, but I'm asleep there. So that way when I get up, I ain't got to worry about like unpacking my clothes and all that stuff.
I feel like whether you left on Friday and I left on Saturday and we went to the same place, we're going to have the same experience.
Okay. But I'd rather be off Monday.
Okay.
Like it depends on the job you work too, because Mondays at my job are extremely crazy.
Because 18 times out of 3, when I get back on that Sunday night, I ain't going to work that Monday anyway. I ain't going to work that Monday, y'all. I'm not going to work that Monday. So I'm going to have Friday through Monday off anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the unwritten rule. You don't go that Monday.
Okay.
That's to catch up on sleep. They unpack and catch up on sleep.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm leaning towards Friday though.
Yeah,
Friday would be a better
Friday
day.
straight. That's and I just told y'all. I realized being that I'm not off on Fridays, but when I go, do things on Friday during the day, all the white people be off work. And that's why I don't understand why it be so much traffic unless they just going back to pick up their kids and shit and they jump in the black people and Hispanic traffic. and to white people do not work on Friday. I've been saying this shit since 2014.
You might be right.
When I used to deliver, they either work a half day or they don't work at all. Every office I used to deliver to closed on Fridays.
You might be right. Because a couple months ago, I had a Friday off. Went to get a haircut at like 3:00.
Yeah.
Wild traffic.
Yeah. And then, like I said, when I delivered on Fridays, if I would take my lunch around like 12, all the white people be in there. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing in here? You know what I'm saying? At Montana Grill on a Friday, 11, 12 o'clock. So,
living their best life.
That's what I'm saying. When we went that day, we went to the Avalon that day. And they asked that we have reservations.
Oh, yeah.
And it went number white people in there. I'm like, this is what they be doing? They be in these doggone restaurants.
I was like, why would you need
Yeah, it's dog. We open the door like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
I was like,
here?
why you need reservations at like 3:00?
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's crazy.
Who not at work? So
Everybody.
I figured out.
With their children and everything.
Yeah, whole family there. I was like, what
Whole
the hell they
family.
doing out of school?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Texas, make it a law, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now I'm with it, but like I said, it kind of sucked that I didn't get to experience it while I was in school because it would have been cool for me.
No, I mean, I think like for the new age mental health era that like we going through now, I think it'd be better for them for
No, it'd have been better for me because that's when PlayStation, I didn't have no memory card on my PlayStation, so I couldn't turn it off. I just had to keep playing the game until I beat the game. And then I found, because I asked my mom, I said, you'll buy me a memory card? Mama said, I got you the damn game. What is the memory card? I said, well, Mama, once I get to the next level, I got to stay there forever because I can't turn the game off. So I had to save up and get my own memory card because she wasn't buying no accessories.
Yeah,
Right.
just the system.
The very first game I did like that. I had a game called Final Fantasy VII. I left that shit on all summer 2001. The whole summer because I had no PlayStation. I mean, no memory card. Yeah, my place about blew up, bro.
Oh, one is crazy.
Yeah, see, 64 wasn't really like that, but you still needed a memory card for some games on that shit.
So I got a question.
We got answers.
We don't.
Do y'all think that like when we grew up, mentally
Absolutely.
we just took in a lot of stuff and just got over it? Or is it just trauma that we just overlook? Because like the kids of today, like if they have like if they went through the same stuff that we went through as kids, man, it's over. Like they gotta
go through as kids.
Like I'm just saying, like how with me and Rell, how our parents out there in the South,
I used to get whoopings.
Yeah.
What did you say? The what?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what the hell. You
Yeah,
said
I-
South?
in the South.
I thought you said the South.
Yeah.
In the South. In the dirty
Sound like
South.
Landry.
In the South.
Okay, yeah, in the South.
Yeah, because I mean, shoot, we got beat with everything: switches, belts,
Yeah.
shoes, whatever they get.
Whatever was close.
Yeah, whatever was close. They talked to us crazy.
I think my mama whipped me at school one time. She didn't do it in the classroom, but she took me out in the hall.
I think Aunt got
Man.
whooped at school.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just, because, like with the children today, it's like they take their mental health more seriously than, how they took ours then, because it was just like, oh, like, shoot, like, this is what you did, this is the consequences. But it's like now with the kids today, it's like, yeah, that's what you did, but you can't give them those same consequences because then it's going to make them feel this way and that way.
Yeah, because they call the police on us.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think like that's why some of the kids today are like soft and like, or is it just that we just like,
I wouldn't
got
call them
over
soft.
it?
They just didn't have a real childhood. Like everything is.
They're not exposed to what we are.
Yeah,
exposed to.
like
So
we
you can't call
really
them soft,
right
because the generation before us could call us soft.
Why? Because they worked in goddamn cotton fields and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, that would make me soft for sure. Yeah,
You got a point.
I'm soft.
I ain't gonna lie, because growing up, I used to see like my uncle and my daddy knuckles, and them motherfucking knuckles look like this. I'm like, why does one of your fingers look like 9 of mine? Yeah.
Right. But yeah,
time,
I mean,
bro.
but that would be, like to them, like we'd be soft, and I'm okay with that. So it's like now, like seeing like some of the things that like they go through and that we went through that they don't experience now. But like, yeah, man, they're raising them soft.
Cause seeing like my uncles and my dad grow up just knowing how to work on cars, knowing you didn't go to school for that shit.
Bro,
just
this shit is amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I look at that bitch and be like, you got down the Turbinator. Like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because they figured it out.
Yeah, I could jump the shit out of the car, but hey, my dad would be under there like, hand me the socket wrench. I'd be like, that's the one with the socket wrench, boy. Hand it to me. I'm like, that's the flashlight. Give me that. Oh, shit, I didn't know.
I was like, yeah, and then he go seal it with a screwdriver.
You out there working on some shit.
Yeah, man.
Real daddy is hilarious.
Yeah, man.
Only because like his daddy literally put screwdrivers in everything.
Yeah, you put
So,
a
like,
screw in it.
Right. So I had to drive rail car one day, and so the thing of that you put on top, like to move the seat back and forth, well, it had fell off on the passenger seat. So his dad had put a screwdriver in it.
Now that was new to me. I knew he did
in
the
it.
driver's side. I didn't know he did it. I guess he had to do some symmetry because it wasn't even nothing wrong with the passenger side. I guess he was like, well, should I put one over here? So we discovered that.
Right. So when I did that, I was like, Ray, it's a screwdriver. I mean, a screw over here. He was like, a screw? No,
no
it's
idea. My
put
dad
screw
just-
in everything.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. And he was a handyman. Like, say he was building shit. I'm just like, you ain't go no architect school, nothing. Just
but they just like
out here building. Like I said, my dad built the whole upstairs of our house, and he was building the garage before my parents got divorced. So
crazy.
yeah, how he got those skills?
I'm trying to get.
I want
do
those
some
type of
shit like
skills.
that.
Yeah,
bro.
I would love it because I want to put up some, you know what I'm saying, a wall or something and drywall. I feel like I know how to do that, like framing. Now, if we have an earthquake, that shit coming down. But I feel like I can do framing and drywall. Yeah, I feel like I can do that much. Now, how to put a door on that motherfucker? I don't know. I feel like you open that bitch, the whole door coming off. Like the whole door coming off. But I feel like I can do it. I watch a lot of HGTV. So
Yeah, HG.
if y'all need me, call this number right here below.
I want to plant some grass.
That's easy. Yeah, I can do that now.
Yeah, my mom be calling Pete all the time. Like, Pete still ain't came up here and got that tree, so we can't even put the tree in it. Like, that's their project now.
You see how people be like, it benefit him too? They ain't in his house. He's not excited to just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least get a man some pizza or something. That's how we pay for it with pizza.
No, to pay for the pizza.
Nah, but see, like, you know, like my both of y'all know my mama love language is through service. Because when you came up to that, Rell, I got this picture for you to put up over here for me. And then when Pete came
She
over
always got
there,
something for you.
Yeah.
I was texting little one like, I'm finna be in the car. Let me know when you ready.
Yeah, and when Pete came up there, she said, "Yeah, Pete, we gotta get this tree." They pulled the tree out and everything. And so now she's like, "We gotta go get another tree." But but Lowe's is closed, so they couldn't go get it. So she's like, "All right, Pete, when we doing this tree?" So now she still has the hole there, waiting for Pete to come over there to put the tree in there.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be waiting, huh?
And
I'm gonna get over there.
and she don't
this
have.
pilot?
I can't do it right now.
Yeah, and
It's
she
seasonal job.
and she don't have the tree because they have to go pick out the tree together. Like that, this is their project now. Yeah.
Type of tree you think about, Pete?
She said some tree that her neighbor got. Or the
You
lady
ain't get
across
one
the
of them
street.
trees with the
Yeah.
sap, with the maple syrup that come out.
No, it's one of them small trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's gonna
That's
be
how
like
they
it's
start.
just somebody. And so, and it's same thing with her Christmas tree. He came over, put the Christmas tree up for her. She had a Christmas tree up until, I don't know. I think it might still be up. She waiting for Pete to come take it down. And she's like, Pete gotta come take it down. He ain't even gonna take it down yet.
No,
So it's still up.
See, my mom be doing all that shit by herself. She be all in the attic grabbing down.
Yo, my
Christmas
mom
tree.
too be in the garage, like
handle your
decorating
business.
for every holiday, bro.
Yeah.
Every single.
She only do Christmas. Well, she don't even do Christmas as much anymore now. I said Christmas is so different now.
Christmas is for the kids, man.
It is.
It's not for.
Yeah.
No,
It's for spending time with your family and relaxation.
Yep.
yeah.
Being off work.
Yeah, going outside, probably trying to buy shit.
I ain't going outside now.
Yeah, like my mom like has never been a decorate this type of woman. So like for Christmas one year for me and the closest thing we had to a Christmas tree, she was in a wedding. Like me and her both was in this wedding. I was a flower girl, she was a maid of honor. And it was a Christmas wedding, so they gave her like a little Christmas tree as her like as the bouquet that you carry down or whatever. So it was like a little Christmas tree. And so when Christmas came, she used that Christmas tree that was like this big and put it on top of the gifts. That was our Christmas tree.
Now, one year I used one of them car air fresheners and stuck some little thumbtacks in it so they look like the ornaments and just hung that bitch up on the nail. Said, I ain't getting no Christmas this year.
Yeah.
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 At that time, that's when I was making a lot of money. So I would buy myself something like every week at least. So it was like Christmas was all year, so it wasn't no point. It just
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody got what they need, man.
Right.
The iPads, iPhones, AirPods.
Yeah.
Bro, how much shit
Do you need?
do you need?
You don't use all that shit.
It just don't make no sense.
But for
Yeah.
us, it was different because, like I said, we came up in a time where,
Toys were a thing.
man,
Yeah.
toys, you had fucking talk boys and nano pets and all.
Yeah,
like
walkie-talkies.
we had a variety of shit. Like we don't have that now. It's just all electronics.
Fucking Tamagotchi.
Yeah, it's all electronics now.
Yeah, like we didn't have like none of that. It was like really like just being outside.
Everything run off batteries now. And then, like, son, I ain't gonna lie, I hate when I see a kid get a bike every, like, Christmas. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, just buy him a 10-speed when he's 4 years old and let him grow into that shit.
When my niece was younger, she was in the LOL dolls. But LOL dolls is like $40 a pop.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like, this is at, like, Walmart.
Yeah.
It's not even in, like, a toy store.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, there's no toy stores. Amazon was around at the time, but it's like...
I thought Toys R Us was coming back.
I thought they got bought out by Amazon.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We don't have shit no more.
Yeah.
Discovery Zone.
Boy, that used to be my spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the original Sky Zone.
Yeah, Discovery Zone was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can bring that back.
Yeah, man.
Nobody said don't let me get rich, but I'm fucking around bringing all this shit back. I'm literally gonna have a shopping center full of like retro stuff, KB toys, all that shit.
Cut that.
I'm not gonna have none of that shit. I was just lying to y'all. Y'all ain't even here. Hey, speaking of kids, so
we've been talking about kids.
yeah, one thing I was gonna say is how come I know you can't answer this, but maybe you can speak for women. But how come like when you get on a female page on Instagram, they be having like their kids' names and the number of kids they got in their bio. They be like, oh, my name is Sarah the ass shaker, mommy of 2. Like, why do they do that? Is that like a warning to say, men, this is what I come with if you come on my page? Like, is that what that's for?
I honestly cannot give you that answer.
Because men don't do that. We're like, hey, this your boy, her little Richard, father of 4, goddamn. We don't do that.
Right. I can't give you that answer. I have no idea.
Ladies, put it in the comments. Like, why y'all do that? We don't care.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, probably would be like just to say, like, all right, this is what I come with, so you know what you signed up for.
I don't know what annoys me more when I see that or when I see long live Lil Didi, long live Lil Richard, long live, like, bruh, why you got so many deals? Like, bro, you need to change your circle. God damn, all that LLH, LLR, LLT.
Yeah, long live.
I try to stay away from those pages at all costs.
Hey, I'm telling you, like, those are not my type of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna put that in my bio though. Rell Beatz, father of 7. They're like, what you mean? Oh, I'm
you
talking
want
about
7 children?
No, I'm like,
long live Beats.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, long live Rell, long live Beatz, father of 7. Long live Pete, you know what I'm saying? Long live little one of everybody. Well, hey, what's up? Say they dead? Nah, I just want them to live long. Goddamn. Want everybody to live long.
Long live Rell, long live Beats.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna use all the characters in my bio.
Yeah.
It's Jay, Super Saiyan, goddamn. But all type of shit.
Oh my God.
Nah. Yeah, let us know in the comments why the women do that.
Yeah, I can't give you that answer.
It's like a warning.
I don't know. Who's making all these women models?
I don't know.
And like with Instagram, it serves no. Well, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to verification, and you show somebody your Instagram, and they like, oh, you do this. I feel like it's almost like it's a level up when it comes to having followers on like TikTok or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this many followers on TikTok. People don't really give a fuck. But if you got that many on Instagram, you look like somebody, I guess, according to society. But
no, because at my job, like if having a lot of flowers, having a lot of followers on TikTok is like, oh, like you famous.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
because that's what Dr. Baker asked me. He's like, how many followers y'all got on TikTok? I was like 200-something thousand. And he was like, oh, like y'all for real. I was like,
yeah, it hit different. I just feel like Instagram is like, oh, you got that many followers on Instagram?
Yeah.
Man, what you do for a living? Like, it made me curious. I see it on TikTok. Like I said, it's so easy to go viral on TikTok. So
yeah, I feel like it's easy on TikTok, but I understand what you're saying about Instagram.
I guess Instagram been around that long, so it's almost like it's like a resume. Somebody look up like, what you do? And you show them your Instagram. You don't be like, hey, follow me on TikTok. Most people say Instagram.
Yeah, I think Instagram is like the content creator linked up. You know what I mean? LinkedIn.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man. The only person that really does Instagram right is Currency.
Well, he don't post nothing?
Nah, he does, but it just be like regular shit. Like it don't be like an edited photo. It just be like him, a car, and his son on the car doing this. Like,
yeah, because then you get on like Travis Scott page, all his
photos
look professional.
Look like professional.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
So shout out to Currency, man.
Yeah, I don't know why celebrities do that because it don't feel like a
defeats the purpose of
right.
Instagram.
Then you get on TikTok, that's why you feel like a connection with that person because you can see they posting a little dance of them eating or some shit.
Yeah, they be going through their everyday life. And
right.
all that.
Instagram just feel like a magazine unless you're looking at like their stories or some shit.
Yeah, but it just be too
weird.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be like a photo captured here.
Yeah.
Posted. Whatever.
Like how it first was when we was taking pictures of our food and feed and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starbucks cups, all stupid shit. But
take me back. These little stupid ass filters.
Yeah, man. Restore the feeling of Instagram, man.
Yeah. Put the feed back in the order it was and bring back like the original 7 filters and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the dog filter though, not that one.
What, don't get rid of it or get rid of it?
No, don't bring that back. I hated that shit.
Oh.
That and them flowers on the fucking head. I was sick of that shit.
Yeah.
I thought that was Snapchat.
I feel like at one point Instagram had got a dog filter.
They did.
Yeah. But Snapchat had it first. Yeah.
Never did a filter.
Sick of that shit. But anyway, fuck them kids. In other news, in sports news, they taking away the nose wipe celebration. How y'all feel about that?
That's the nose wipe celebration.
They're gonna do like this.
Oh. Why?
The street version is because it's like gang related, but in celebration world, I feel like they know it's gang related. So it's like, hey, we can't have kids out here wiping noses when that has a deeper meaning.
So what exactly does it mean?
I can't give you because I'm not a gangbanger. So
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it means like I'm gonna unalive somebody or
I'm just a podcaster.
Yeah, from my knowledge, it's like a blood terminology. It's like symbolized, like I guess brotherhood. I correct me if I'm wrong, gangbangers. If y'all know, like put it in the comments. Yeah, I don't have the answers.
Yeah,
but because years ago they removed the cutthroat a celebration like this. Yeah, they took that out.
Yeah, finish him.
Yeah, and that's what I took it as because most people like they took it as I'm gonna unalive him or something like. Nah.
I mean, it's a game.
Yeah, like I feel like that one can come back because unless you Aaron Hernandez, he was the only person that meant it. But whoops. But anybody else? It's just related to the game. It's trash talk basically.
Yeah.
We lived through a crazy time.
We did.
Yeah.
And we still got, you just don't know what's to come. Like, we don't even know.
I mean, we've been through, like, our generation has been through a lot of stuff.
Right. We the best generation.
Yeah, we've been through, like, from no technology to technology.
Yeah. We saw the birth of iPhones, internet, everything.
Yeah.
They saw it too, but like, we know how to use the internet.
No, like kids today, they didn't like see it, like the evolution. They
I'm saying like the generation before us saw some of it too, but they just don't know how to utilize it.
Oh yeah, because my grandma called me in a minute.
Yeah, goddamn, what the hell? Why is she touching the phone like that?
Can you get my printer to work, Grandma? No.
Plug it in. Damn, that's what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And then like my grandma gets so mad because she be like, well, when Tyra showed me, she don't get no attitude. She just do it. And I'm like, girl, that's because she got the patience. I don't have the patience.
Yeah, me and my mama got into it about that because
them passwords.
It's that and like when I show her something, it's like I'm showing you so you don't have to remember and you just want me to do it again. I'm like, if I'm gonna show you, like at least learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you miss a step or something, I don't mind helping you if you went through the process and you're like, damn, you forgot a step. But when I just show you and you don't care about it, like, hey, you're pissing me off. So we did have a little a spat about that. Yeah.
That's funny.
About like that.
Yeah, about like that. But
oh man, that's funny.
Also, in other random news, we got a lot of little shit. We'll get through this real quick. What time you got?
102.
So what time we got? Cut off in 3 minutes.
I mean, you said because you said we'd do our last minute thoughts at 105.
All right, so we'll talk about this one last. Did you see the Marvin Sapp situation?
Yes.
I figured you wanted to talk about that.
Yes, I seen that. I don't know what's going on with Marvin.
Did you see that? So basically, he was doing a service, and he told the ushers to close the doors, and basically was telling like the church he was trying to raise $40,000
Before they left.
So
he was telling everybody that they need to give, because he said it's over 1,000 people in here right now. Everybody give $20. He said, but the people up here in the pulpit, y'all give $100.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he said everybody in the pulpit, like talking about the preachers, he was like, y'all don't get the 20, you give 100. He was like, everybody online, like give $20. So I was reading the comments and they had me crying. Oh my God, so I would close my laptop so fast. If I was online, yeah.
Oh, you can send online too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can text to give, all that.
Damn.
Yeah, so that to me was nuts. It's like you were like holding them hostage to give. Because the thing is, truthfully, you don't know what people have.
So
not really a hostage.
The other meaning that I was seeing,
telling them to close the door because he said can't nobody get up and leave.
The other meaning I was seeing behind it is people was like, y'all don't understand what he was in church. Like you're not supposed to interrupt the money giving or prayer, something like that.
No, like so if they're praying in a church, you can't come in when they're praying.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never known you to not be able to come in during tithes and offering, or when you giving.
Because what if I went to the bathroom and my child is in there? And I come back and some little old lady holding the door and say 1 second. Bitch, if you don't open this door,
during prayer, you're just gonna have to wait and because whoever you sitting on the pew with got your child.
I don't give a damn. It's about to be another long live. Goddamn, you don't get the fuck out of my Yeah. So, okay, yeah, I'm already a father of 7. I gotta get back into my little ones.
But that's the thing. Like, shoot, but why wouldn't you take your kid with you to the bathroom?
I had to boo-boo. He didn't have to. He needed the service.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you can't come back in during prayer. They'll let you in as soon as it's over.
See, I love when people tell me I can't do something. You know how ain't no lady keeping no door closed for me. I would have snatched her ass back up.
Yeah, but then, like, that's, like, interrupting, like,
no, I'm going to put my hand up and walk
ministry.
past it. I'm going to put my hand up and walk past everybody like this.
No, but that's interrupting, like, that
I'm trying to get the word. You want me to not have the word?
But you can't interrupt the prayer.
But they weren't praying though.
No, I mean that's why I said I've never heard
during the money offering.
Yes, yeah. I've never heard of keeping the doors closed during tithes and offering time.
Yeah,
like I've never heard that. I only know that like during prayer. So if they're praying, you can't come in until they're done praying. So
they was running the gambling house.
So I don't know what he had going on, telling them to close the doors. Like ain't nobody like get out.
Mm.
Because and it's like
they never made it.
Yeah, and it's like
never would have paid.
Right. It's like giving is definitely a form of. I mean, like tithes and offering is the form of giving or whatever, of course. But you can't force people to give because, it's like I was saying, like you never know what people going through. Just because everybody's in there and they were able to come, don't mean that they have that extra $20 to give. They might need that $20 to do whatever else, or they might not even have $20 at all. So you can't say, yeah, everybody got to give 20. No, I don't.
Okay, so what if we was at church and we sat in that front area and they say, y'all, we have raised $39,700. We just need 300 more. And we was the 3 that didn't get no $100.
I mean, well, we wouldn't be giving 100. It was everybody in the pulpit.
That's what I said. Well, if we was up there.
No, you only in the pulpit if you're a minister.
Stop trying to hypothetical my damn hypothetical. If we was up there and they were short $300, what is we doing?
We giving them $300.
No. You have to speak for you. What is you doing?
You say what we doing?
Yeah, what you doing?
I mean, like if I got it to give, I'll give it. But if I don't have it to give, I'm not giving it. Simple. But we not going to be up there anyway because we ain't no ministers or no preacher, no pastor, no bishop, none of that.
Pete, what you doing?
Nothing. I'm cool.
So you gonna sit there and hold the church service up?
Yeah, come on, bro. I can sit here all day.
You gonna hold it up?
I'm gonna hold it up.
Cause now we 200 short. It's just me and you, Pete.
What you want to do?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna stand on the windowsill and bust out and hit the ground like this, like a Power Ranger. When I get out there, I'm gonna land like a superhero. I don't care if it's 2-3 stories.
I'm never gonna pay it.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Man, see, you never get this $100.
Nah, but I never agreed with telling people like the amount that they need to give. Like the thing is, like, I understand, like, when they be like, oh, like the church need a new roof or whatever else, and they like, oh, I need everybody to give this type of seed because we need to put it towards the roof or whatever else. It's like when you're open and you're telling people like what they're giving for it, it's like, okay, they're more amped to give. But if you're just saying I'm raising $40,000 for what?
Yeah,
like, what do we need to give y'all $40,000 for?
Going in. What if they say? It's like, we trying to build a gym for the children. Boy, fuck them children. Don't need no damn gym.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, most of the time, like people are more amped to give if you don't have a whole thing like dedicated for a whole hour on why they should give.
So did you see the clip where I think the pastor and the dude was arguing because he only gave, it was like $10 or $20, and pastor was like, bro, you could have gave more than that. You make such and such. And he was like, why are you worried about what I made? Did you see that? Mm-mm. Yeah, there's a clip of like they was arguing, and everybody was like, he not wrong. You can't tell.
Marvin Sapp?
No, I don't know who this pastor was. Some people were saying it was a skit, but it didn't look like a skit to me.
No, man.
But he was like,
it wasn't a skit when homeboy was showing up with all that Louis Vuitton.
Oh yeah, that preacher. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, that wasn't no skit. But
I know he was locking them doors.
Yeah, but now you can't tell people. You can't tell people like how much they can or can't give, and also you don't know what God told them to give or not to give.
Yeah,
because like people do have discernment to know that what you're saying, whatever it is for, isn't for what you're saying is for. So it's like if they're like, I'm not gonna give this, I'll just give my $5 and call it a day. You can't get mad at them because like they have their own relationship with God. They talk to God, and God talked to them. So you can't say anything about like what they have going on or what God said to them or what they need to do. You can't.
You gonna take whatever I offer. More than likely, it's gonna be one of them gold dollar coins that I used to get when I first moved to Atlanta. Like, I've been waiting to get rid of this thing. Blink, blink, in that damn plate.
On the Metro joint? I already know.
You gonna get that $2 bill I got when I was 6 years old and I can't spend.
You can spend it.
Ain't nobody just casually spending $2.
No, you can. Like,
you
people is paid us.
It's kind of like an unwritten rule. You don't spend no $2 now.
Yeah, I do.
You different, P. You don't spend no $2, man.
I'm hungry.
I feel like that's bad luck to spend a $2 bill.
Oh,
yeah.
Probably why the way my life's been going, the way it's been going.
Even cashing out those shit.
Yeah, right, I still got some $2 bills upstairs.
I don't know what I did with mine. I don't have them no more. Somebody gave me, I think it was $20 in $2 bills for my probably 12th birthday. It was my friend mama. What the fuck? She worked at the bank. What the fuck I'm supposed to? You gonna give me this useless ass money? It's decoration. But we'll get into these last minute thoughts. Anybody want to go? Hey, free Sean Kingston. Him and his mama just got locked up for 20 years.
Dang, for what?
Fire fraud. That's crazy. You and your mama?
Yeah, you're way too beautiful, girl.
Locked up 20 years.
Dang.
Rest in peace, young Scooter too.
Hey, man.
Everybody going to jail. But my last minute thought.
You gotta know you're gonna get caught. It's a wire transfer.
Yeah.
It's a trail.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, bro.
Do you think 21?
Yeah.
Last minute thought, wipe that butt stain off when you get off that machine at Planet Fitness. That little crack stain be pissing me out, especially that little back. When it be looking like a little Tesla symbol on the seat. Nasty bitch.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else?
My last minute thought, yeah, I'm sorry, Marvin. I wouldn't. I'm not sorry. I wouldn't have given you that money. Not and you demanded me to give you some money.
When I first saw it, I thought it was Warren Sapp. And I was like, what the hell he done did? And I was like, oh, Marvin.
When he said close the doors.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm going out.
I would put my finger up and say, excuse me. He asking for too damn much.
Yeah. Nah, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Especially if I didn't have it to give, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more last minute thought.
go ahead.
Long live Lil Mario. Goddamn. Little DD, little Jan Jan. Long live, hey, Tay Tay, everybody. Free the real. Father of 7, you know what I'm talking about?
Hey, man, stay strong out there, man. Stay strong out there.
Hey,
the pound is crazy.
Keep God in your life, nigga.
3 the guys, man. 3 the fucking guys.
That's a long way, shot it.
Oh, my God. 3 the guys.
Hit her with the quote.
I really ain't got no quote. I'm very unprepared. I'll say this. Nah, I won't say it. Peace me out.
Peace.